Okay. Good morning, everyone. We shortly start the technical session 3, Human Resource Management. So now I am.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎರಡು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎರಡು ಆನ್ ಇತ್ತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕಾಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದೂರದಿಂದ ನಾನು
ಅವ್ರದಿನ
ಅದು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು
ಮುಗೀತಾ? ನಾನು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕರೀಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂತೀನಿ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕರಿತೀನಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್. Good morning, everyone. We shortly start the technical session 3, Human Resource Management. Now I am calling the name of the presenters. Please be prepared with your presentation. Gayatri NM and Dr. Shobharani H, Dr. Safia Parveen and Dr. Sushma H, Sri Lakshmi GK, MS Kushbu and Srimati M Pooja, Danamma Rudragaudar, Mubina Begum, Soumya A and Fariha AH. Next, Degavat Balakoti and Dr. Shivkumar Dine, DHM Rakshita, Sonali Yadav and Vasant Kumar Purma, Pearl Sahana Mitra, Shivananda Mayank, Mr. Pramod Aski and Mr. Manoj HR, Sneha Iremat, Dr. B. Vijaya and Priyadarshini Thakur, Teja Sharavati Y and Dr. Vasant Kumar Purma, Dr. Sneha J, Professor R. Sarvamangala and Adani B.S., Miss Karuna Kamble and Dr. B.S. Mudolkar, Renuka Nadakarni, Rakesh H.K., Shruti M.R. and Dr. P. Paramashivaya, Dr. Sudha Singh Thakur, Dilan Murjani and Dhruva Raikanti, Channamma K., Miss Kayatri M., Namrata B. Dundur and Professor Bhimun Gowda, Dr. Satyajatappa S. and Mr. M. Nurappa, Dr. Satyajatappa S. and Divya R. Iremat, Maruti M.Y. and Dr. R. Sarvamangala. These all are the presenters. Please prepare with your presentation. We shortly start the technical session 3, Human Resource Management.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್
Faculty of Commerce and also Head Department of Commerce, Mahatma Gandhi University, Nalgonda. I will take you for this session. I request Dr. Negra to present the bouquet and to welcome this sir. Ravi Ramsasar is having 21 years of teaching experience and received Doctor of Philosophy from Osmania University, Hyderabad. Sir has served many administrative positions at Mahatma Gandhi University and other universities as Dean, Director of Infrastructure, Accuracy Director, etc. Ravi Amka has received many awards like Indira Gandhi NSS Award, State Best NSS Coordinator, State Best Teacher Award, and has received Fellow of Indian Commerce Association. Under his guidance, 2 candidates have got awarded Doctor of Philosophy, and presently 9 candidates are pursuing PhD under Sir guidance. Sir has published more than 40 papers in the national and international journals and has authored 15 books and also has organized 3 conferences. Sir, once again, we welcome you for this session, sir. And also I welcome faculty members of the department and faculty members of the NIBA department. I welcome delegates and research scholars, students of income and other departments. And also I welcome all the participants for this session. Thank you for the
Thank you, Dr. Siddhappa sir, for your warm welcome and insightful introduction. I also welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Prakash Edvati sir to welcome sir by giving a token of love. Thank you, sir. Now we are about to hear from our keynote speaker, Dr. Mohammad Azmir Hussain, Dean, Faculty of Business Studies and Chairman, Department of Business Administration, Dhaka International University, Dhaka, Bangladesh, who will share their valuable insights on AI applications in human resource management.
Over to you, sir.
Over to you, sir.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ PPT ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಓಕೆ
Hello sir, are you hearing me? Anyone?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್
Yes sir, it is audible.
ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
My display is working, sir. Presentation is working.
ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ
So my presentation is working. Did anyone reply, please?
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ
Okay.
ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು
So thank you very much. DNCU, Ballari Coordinator in India, Department of Studies in Commerce for inviting me in such prestigious international conference organized by Department of Studies in Commerce, and the international conference may be working for 2 days long, and today is the last day or second day. The title you give in global perspective, it is too much powerful and too much innovative title that artificial intelligence powered applications and strategies for business excellence. And technical session C, you decided for human resource management. Maybe it will be continued for 10 to 1 p.m. today. And I will give you such a normal topic like the role of artificial intelligence in human resource management area, its opportunities, difficulties, functions, and some strategic implications in transformation of digital human resource management. And my description already given to you that I am a dean and chairman in the Department of Business Administration, Dhaka International University, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome you all in my session, and thank you all who are listening and watching me online and offline. Dear audience, artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence technologies are transforming human resource management by automating tasks, improving decision making, enhancing employee experience in recruitment, performance management, learning and development, employee engagement, and workforce analytics. Artificial intelligence has some challenges also, like algorithmic bias, trust issue, data privacy, changing the roles and policies of human resources. AI in digital HRM offers different opportunities, such as to make faster the recruitment process, learning, personalization, retention prediction, and workforce planning. AI into HRM is transforming old and traditional personal practices into data-driven, that is highly efficient, strategically impactful in modern business area. However, artificial intelligence should present challenges including ethical concerns, data security, and different skill gaps of the human resources who are working globally. By understanding the functions and strategic implications, human resource leaders and managers can harness AI to build inclusive and future-ready workplace. A comprehensive overview from introduction to conclusion in today's session, HR professionals, students, academics can get a narrative idea about the AI-driven transformation. And there are some key questions on AI effects on HR, its implementation challenges and strategic implications for the students. Students' perspective and the newcomer or startup perspective, they want to know which AI technologies are most important in HR practices. How does AI affect hiring, performance appraisal, employee involvement, and what are the challenges in implementing AI in HRM? Asian countries like Bangladesh, India, and others. How can AI reduce biases? And how can AI promote equity in HR practice? What are the strategic implications for workforce development, experience, and culture? What are the key artificial intelligence technologies integration into HR directly and indirectly? What are the impact of AI on recruitment, selection, performance appraisal, learning, training, development, collaboration, engagement, etc. So, in today's technical session 3 about human resource management, there must have some objectives for the students and audiences. In my overview, today's session objectives are to identify and evaluate modern artificial intelligence tools in human resource management, analyze AI impact, already discussed with you on recruitment, selection, performance, analytics, and engagement. Identify organizational, ethical, and technological challenges globally. Study about the strategic effects of AI-powered research. Provide a framework for effective integration of artificial intelligence in HR. It is my viewpoint about today's technical session 3. So, you all know what is artificial intelligence, but for the students who are knowing law, for that reason I make a brief summary. Not for the academics, because academics know it's more clearly what is artificial intelligence. For a student's perspective, we can say AI is a simulation of human intelligence into machines that are programmed to think, to learn, to make decisions as like a human being. AI involves with capabilities such as problem solving, understanding different languages, adapting to different experiencing factors. In human resource management, AI refers to the application of artificial intelligence technologies to automate decision making, streamline, improve various HR functions and processes. AI leverages machine learning and other techniques to enhance efficiency and to improve the overall employee experience. In traditional perspective, you know, HRM is to managing people in traditional way, like organizing, focusing on recruitment, training manually, payroll manually, performance manually, employee relationship maintaining manually. That means often using manual or sometimes semi-automated process. But using AI or digital HRM is a modern and digital approach where all the functions of HRM are performed using digital tools, modern software, online platforms, and often integrated with cloud systems or cloud storage. For example, Google storages and organizational own data system for make it more efficiency or effectiveness. So what is the key differences between traditional HRM and the modern AI-driven HRM? Speed. That means digital HRM or AI-driven HRM is faster, is more fast due to their automation. It is more accurate. It is fewer errors than manual HRM. It can access from anywhere, anytime. Just make an internet connection or sometimes in offline also using software. It analyzes the data using machines and technology and intelligence. But the cost or initial setup cost is high. In long term, it reduces daily expenses like labor cost. So you can give an example of traditional HRM, manually collect resumes for job in maximum organizations. But digital HRM collects application or applicants submit their resumes through online. So what is the role of AI in HRM? We discussed already. We will not say more about this. Just look at the point. First our recruitment process. AI speeds up hiring by scanning resumes, very short time using. It makes shortlisting the candidates using their intelligence, automating interview, scheduling given by the chatbot. And what is chatbot? We will discuss later. Better candidate matching, improved employee experiences, like if you query anything using AI driven, it answers quickly, more accessible. It gives data driven decision making, predicting employee turnover, personalized learning and development. It reduces the skill gaps. AI recommends more training, online and offline. AI reduces bias in recruitment, nepotism in recruitment, gender discrimination, racial bias, age bias in hiring process. It gives real-time performance monitoring. Cost efficiency also, the role of human resource management using AI. AI using HRM sector get more strategic planning decision, more talent, right rules and regulations at right time. In Bangladesh perspective, I can say you some brief idea using AI in HRM. AI uses in recruitment is emerging, starting some of the huge invested organizations in Bangladesh, not all. It is only 20 to 25% organizations at present in Bangladesh perspective are using AI in human resource management processes. Driving efficiency in decision making in Bangladesh perspective, decision accuracy and boosting operational efficiency. Sometimes some organizations are using AI in HRM, not all organizations and not more than 20 to 25%. It is less than 20 to 25% in Bangladesh perspective. So in Bangladesh, current challenges and barriers using AI, because we have lack of expertise who can use artificial intelligence in HR sector, because most of the human resource managers in Bangladesh perspective are senior level citizens who can operate internet access perfectly, rightly, and who are lack of experience in digitalization. That is the main barrier. And the awareness of the startup and the job seeker are very low by the government and private agencies to use artificial intelligence. Data privacy, credibility, and ethical concerns are more in Bangladesh concept. People and the organization owners as well as the managers have fearless about data privacy, credibility using artificial intelligence. Need for regulatory and ethical guidance. At present, in Bangladesh perspective, there is law regulations by government agencies and the policy makers using artificial intelligence. But in Indian perspective, it is too much respectful. Lot of studies say that 75% of recruitment and 70% more than hiring are doing at present in India are AI driven recruitment tools. Growing AI talent and skill penetration are using in India very rapidly. Maximum organizations are using artificial intelligence or digital HR practices in their innovation and decision making. Maximum organizations in IT sector in India are shifted their decisions in artificial intelligence or digital HR. Emerging AI recruitment platforms like Woodspace, AI is deploying AI for recruitment tools, perceived fairness in performance evaluation, a social content and comment, and the question seeker and answer seeker, like a private Reddit firm, discussed, and the discussion revealed that about 71% of employees in India believe that artificial intelligence can appraise their performance more fairly, more accurately, while 95% are thinking that workplace artificial intelligence improves quality of life. But there is also a suggestion come from the Reddit discussion that only 40% are fully understand how AI is used in their organization. They're using it, but they not fully understand how AI is working in their organization. So if the comparison comes using AI in HRM, India versus Bangladesh, we can say one sentence that Bangladesh shows promising potential, but they are very, very lag behind India. On the other hand, India already deeply integrating artificial intelligence into HR sectors. But they must balance innovations, transparency, and workers' welfare. In both countries like India and Bangladesh, artificial intelligence should augment. They should not be replaced of human oversight. They should not be made jobless of the running workers and employees. If we think AI as the next level of digital HRM, we can say an example that AI can screen, AI can rank, and AI can predict the best candidate fit for your organization, our organization, and all organizations rightly, perfectly. AI helps to make automatic decision making in candidate selection, recommendations, and performance of their organization directly. NLP or natural language processing, for example, AI chatbots can handle the employee queries, questions, and give quick response, which saves HR staff time. And about chatbot, we will discuss a slide later. So what is the benefit of AI or digital HRM connectivity? We earn or we can gain more efficiency, reducing time spent on routine work. It can minimize human errors in payment or payroll, compliance, and recruitment. It is 24/7 support service. In modern world example, we can say Indian perspective, large firms like TCS, Infosys use AI. In Bangladesh perspective, only few organizations like Square Pharma. But in global perspective, for example, Unilever, IBM, their whole processes, 100% processes are being through using AI or digital perspective in their HR processes. So what is the opportunities you can found from artificial intelligence? The opportunities are automated recruitment, intelligent candidate matching, chatbots for candidate queries and questions answered, predictive hiring analytics, analysis of skill gap, employee learning, performance management, sentiment analysis, retention prediction, diversity and inclusion, planning, decision making, administration, cost efficiency, all are the opportunities of artificial intelligence in HR sector. So the digital transformation of human resource integrates digital technologies into human resource to improve more satisfaction, more efficiency, and more alignment with present business goals. And we have discussed about AI chatbots. You know, it is a computer program powered by artificial intelligence that simulated human conversation shortly, quickly, and very, very faster. They are used in websites, apps, and messaging platforms to assist users automatically. Features make NLP. It understands all types of human languages. It gives service 24/7. It supports in multi-channels like website, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, all channels it supports. And users it in customer service, e-commerce sector, order tracking, and maximum time in education sector. For global students or local students from regional areas who are not in our own area, we can give their answers very shortly using AI chatbots. For example, you can say ChatGPT, Google Bot, customer service bot, etc. So what are the functions? Talent acquisition, orientation and onboarding, employee engagement training, learning and development, performance appraisal support, payroll and benefits automation, workforce scheduling, employee assistance program, succession planning and decision making, compliance monitoring, and lot of functions are found and discussed. So we can give a brief idea about AI in hiring and talent development. Automatic candidate sourcing, scheduling, and resume screening. Machine learning identifies best candidates from historical data and lot of resumes. It makes shortlisted the need-based candidates or right candidates. To make performance analysis, it gives real-time tracking and feedback. Personalized development recommendation identify highly potential candidates. In retention and engagement, AI analyzes employee sentiment from surveys, comments, and social media tags. They are in risk, stress, or in happy mood. They are satisfied or not satisfied. So there are some obstacles and ethical issues also in AI. The main point is data privacy concerns. Are the data used in AI safe, secure, private? That is the question. And today, we can easily say that no, our data is not 100% private, 100% secure, but it has some risk also. Hackers, and sometimes forgetting the password, we can damage our data and we can lose lot of data. And sometimes bias in algorithmic decision. It is ethical issues and obstacles of AI using by different organizations to make AI decisions. And transparency have another ethical issues, and discipline is another ethical issue. So, for example, you can say AI-based lead management in Indian IT firms. That means timing, workload, weekly holidays, weekly leave, monthly leave, yearly leave. You can manage easily using artificial intelligence and machine. Improved onboarding. Example, in Bangladesh and Indian startups using artificial intelligence on their orientation assistance. Personalized learning and development. It makes continuous skill development. Simply sorry for 30 seconds. I will take a glass of water. So, employee well-being monitoring, for example, AI wellness app in different corporate helps create healthier workplace, track the employee's workload, absenteeism, and burnout signs. So we can make more authentic, more supportive, more strategic plan for workforce. Tech firms are boosting gender diversity via artificial intelligence. In traditional perspective, the HR decided only the human as male and female only. But artificial intelligence connects and connects all types of genders like transgender, common gender, male, female, etc. all. Focusing on their skills and qualifications, not focusing on male and female. So what are the difficulties and challenges of artificial intelligence in digital HR we found in modern world? If we say in booster or bullet point, we will say biasness, data privacy concerns, high cost of implementation, employee resistance, and fearness that AI will replace their jobs. That is the major challenges in Bangladesh perspective. Compliance integration. Because senior citizens can understand easily the using of artificial intelligence. Transparency issue are the main or major difficulties. Legal and compliance risk. Ethical concerns already discussed. Upgradation and updates. Dependency on online data, cultural barriers, system downtimes, and already discussed the high implementation cost. It is the another difficulties and challenges of artificial intelligence in modern human resource management practices. So what are the conflict to change? The major conflict to changes are PR, that AI will replace our jobs. The management should need to change their programs in all organizations, machine and human combination. Not only machine, not only human. Trust issue, skill gap, new rules and regulations and policies. Maximum people who are working more than 20 years in any organization, if AI comes, there will become a lot of cyber security law, cyber security rules and regulations that can make conflict to change in organizations using AI. And lot of policy updates like AI ethical policies, data driven policies, data privacy policies. It is updated year to year and the organization should apply it year to year, day to day. So strategic implementation or strategic implications of artificial intelligence shift from administrative to strategic area. Data-driven culture. Workforce management using AI enables rapid adjustment on real-time needs. Competitive talent advantage. Faster, quicker, smarter recruitment provides a hiring edge. Using artificial intelligence, comparative analysis with the traditional or manual human resource management practices. It is more perfect, more accurate, more fast and more smart. Branding. It improves the company image that I already discussed that in Bangladesh only 20 to 25% using AI or using digital platform of HR practice. But in India, it is more than 75%. That is the image. Global workforce management. In Bangladesh perspective, maximum people working are local employees. Only respected guests, academics, students who are online and offline. Especially the presentation today about the role of artificial intelligence in transformation of digital human resource management, its opportunities, its challenges, its strategies, functions, and implications. I have come to the point of conclusion. In conclusion, I can say that AI enhances decision making and digital transformation, improve ethical and technological challenges, reshaping human resource management by automating routine tasks, while it brings challenges such as job displacement and ethical concerns. Its lot of benefits and opportunities like increased efficiency, reduced bias, better talent management make artificial intelligence in HRM a valuable tool. For Asian perspective as well as in Bangladesh perspective, I will say. When used responsibly, perfectly, ethically, artificial intelligence empowers human resources to focus more on strategic, human-centered rules, regulations, policies to make the organization more faster, more smarter, branded, and more responsive in the modern digital age, in Asian perspective and global perspective. Join with me today. Thank you for watching and listening my presentation. If you have any queries or questions, we will do further discussion.
thank you Dr. Muhammad Azmir Hussain sir for the enlightening management at global perspective, Indian perspective and Bangladesh perspective. Talk to you. Feel free to ask questions related to AI and human resource management or any specific aspects of the keynote address. Using AI. I now hand over the session to our esteemed chairperson, Dr. Ravi Akula sir, Professor and Dean, Faculty of Commerce, Mahatma Gandhi University, Nalgonda, Telangana, who will guide us through these presentations and moderate the discussions. Over to you, sir.
Good morning. Professor Satyajata, Professor Chairman and the Dean of the Department of Studies in Commerce, esteemed University Vijayanagara Sri Krishna Devaraya University, Ramesh sir and Jilan Basha sir, other faculty friends from this department and neighboring departments, paper presenters, and the keynote speaker, Professor Hussain sir from Dhaka. Student friends, indeed I am very happy to be associated with this intellectual forum. Chairman, Professor Satyajata sir, for taking this initiative and organizing this international conference for the benefit of the academic fraternity, particularly the research scholars and the students. These type of discussions will definitely help the students to mold their career, and it will bring to their notice what is happening in the external world. As we know pretty well, when we are the students, college going students, the situations were different. Today's situation is different. By observing these things, one can conclude that nothing is permanent. The change is constant. Again, we are using the two opponent words, change and constant. Change is constant. That means change goes on continuously, constantly. So what is today need not be tomorrow. What was yesterday need not be today. So it is our duty. Just like as Darwin said, survival of the fittest. Those who equips with the required skill set, they will be survived. Even today in this tough conditions, there are professionals who are getting one side, the mediocre employees are removed from the jobs in the name of layoffs. But the other side, people are paid hefty packages. That is because of their skill set. One of the most prominent thing which today dominating the entire industry and the globe is artificial intelligence. There is no doubt to say. So, when the functional departments like marketing, finance, HR, and general management very appropriately segmented these discussions into the management wings. And today, keep in mind, for any organization, it is not the customer who comes to the organization first, but it is the employee who comes to the organization first. So what precautions, what care we need to show towards the employees is much important than caring the customers. If you care your employees properly, they will care your customer properly so that your business will be protected. Yes or no? So now we are going to listen to the words of wisdom of the researchers and the academicians for a couple of minutes, maybe for 1.5 hours. And I came to know that there are about 16 to 18 paper presenters are present in this hall. So we will take 7 minutes for each presentation, in which 5 minutes for presentation and 2 minutes for any discussion kind of thing. And I humbly request all the presenters to focus on the objectives of the study and the methodology followed and the conclusions drawn out of your empirical or the data driven analysis. So focus on the methodology part rather than introducing entire concept and the review of literature, etc. Present in a crisp format and give scope for interaction with the audience so that we can save the time, and also within a minimum time we can get more content related to the human resource management. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the paper presentation. First, Gayatri NM and Dr. Shobha and title Challenges of Virtual Interviews for Placement, Adaptation Strategies of Management.
Next,
Next. Next. Srimati and Pooja.
We have seen the transformation of communication in this world in the last few years, more so after the telephonic invention by Alexander Graham Bell. To the digitalization, we have seen an oceanic change of how communication is happening both in our. Now coming to the digitalization of communication, we have seen a drastic change where virtual reality and virtual communication has become a routine practice of all of us. This practice of virtual communication has its own advantages and disadvantages. Now, speaking of the advantages part, it makes us to reach out to the people in spite of the physical boundaries and the time bounds, helping the students and the participants to communicate from their own vicinity of their home domains. And not only that, the skill-based learning, which is now being the talk of the town, is supposed to be harnessed and mined from all parts of the world. The objective of this research paper was to try to find out how much of virtual interviews and the digitalization is happening in the Kalyana Karnataka region. And for this, we wanted to check out the challenges and the adaptation strategies of especially the management students from the BBA as well as the MBAs to see how they are able to cope up and sympathize and empathize themselves with this virtual reality. Roughly around 71 respondents responded, and some of these students who are sitting here are also in the sample size of this exercise. The simple tabulation method was checked up to analyze the data, and the finding was very, very surprisingly not as much as we tried to find out. But the questionnaire tried to find out the challenges faced during virtual realities, their adaptation strategies, and the helping of the institutions in helping the students how to cope up and come out and be prepared for facing these virtual realities. The findings were not very surprising. This we can say research is not actually needed to have such type of findings, but yet this finding is authenticated by the data that was collected by the sample size. The study indicated that the number of barriers affecting the students in virtual placement is heterogeneous, and most notable ones include technical limitations, environment disturbances, and communication challenges. Fronting these was unreliable internet connectivity, a pointer that there has ever been existing digital divide in under-resourced areas like Kalyana Karnataka region, and also not having non-verbal cues, a struggle to achieve a professional home environment, and the inability to create rapport with their interviewers were amongst the most mentioned problems. Students tried to find out their own strategies, and they relied on self-regulated adaptation strategies on technological preparedness and communicative efficiencies, testing equipment and internet ability, and streamlining expressive skills, meeting with mentors, and establishing no distraction interview conditions. The same can be said with regard to attempts at exploring. Finally, coming to the conclusion, the research would like to suggest as well as recommend that the students of this region, they do not lack knowledge, they do not lack wisdom, but what they lack is their communication skills, especially in English. I, being a product of this very institute and the center before it got converted into a university, I stand as an example of how communication is supposed to be the best, especially in this Hyderabad Karnataka region, or rather what we say as Kalyana Karnataka region. If you want to see your own Kalyana, then please go ahead with your English communication. Otherwise, we are a frog in the world. With the virtual reality and the AI opening the corridors for each one of us, we are supposed to spread out our wings and fly in the sky with our communication, specially talented to be in English. So with this, I conclude my research findings. Thank you.
Thank you, Praveen. Now, any queries, discussion from the audience?
How AI strategies can solve employee efficiency?
I once again request you. How I?
How AI strategies
Yeah.
make significant role in reducing efficiency. I mean, AI strategies is the right of everything. So, as an HR manager, according to you, and what kind of strategy you are going to adopt to reduce employee efficiency?
So trying to answer your question, I would like to pull your attention to the words that the chairperson of this session just now said. Whereas we see high rate of high paid salaries to some, and some are struggling is, or rather the struggle of the students is such that we need to adapt and adopt ourselves to the AI adaptation. AI has not become an option, it has become a routine. Our concepts of AI related apps to stay connected has become a challenge. In fact, the challenge for both the employees as well as the employers. Now, speaking from the employer's point of view, the employers are trying to look out for the best of the skills and the talents. If you are having the skill to analyze through AI, you exist. Otherwise, the same, scarcity of the skills can kill you in the organization. Today, the employers have opened up their corridors to appoint anybody from around the world. It's not only India. That is the reason why we are able to see the cosmopolitan population in the working places, where we have people from US, UK, and say the best example what I can quote here is Anantapur has Kia plant. And if you are traveling from Bellary to Bangalore via Anantapur, you will also see some of the Korean restaurants with Korean handwritten, communication. That means to say it is a challenge. A Korean plant established in India, we feel we are having a lot of job opportunities. But if we are not going to be skilled, we are actually paving way for the potentiality of the Koreans to enter into our own country. So this is the biggest challenge. You are supposed to be well trained and analytical with AI skills. And the attrition rate is if the employers do not respect and give space for the employees who are skilled, they will automatically look out for better opportunities in better organizations. So it is like a win-win situations. You are skilled, you are analytical, you are hired by the organizations, and if the organization does not know how to respect you, you are ready to fly out of the organization. I think that should be the answer. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. One small observation from my side while you abstract, you mentioned that the chi-square test is applied, but while presenting your data.
So in fact, this is one mistake, but because though the chi-square test was applied, this was not actually written because there were a few communication lacking here we can tell, but otherwise it was a simple tabulation that was adopted to the research methodology. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sophia, and Dr. Sushma for your thoughtful presentation. Now, Srimati DK, MS Kushbu, and Srimati M. Pooja. Next presenter is Dhanava Rudrababu.
Good morning, everyone, respected sir, madam, and all my friends. Today I am Sri Lakshmi GK.
I am from Kushbu. I am from the Theosophical College of Management in Mumbai.
I am today going to speak about artificial intelligence in education and how AI tools helps the learning and teaching process. AI is the and making also human decision of machines. AI is just no longer a classrooms. The evolving demand of education requires continuous innovation and creativity in education. Using of AI in education, it helps make learning easier, faster, and more personalized. For students, AI chatbots and tools it helps immediate even after schooling hours. For teachers, it handles tasks like scheduling, grading, taking attendance, and also freeing up teachers' time. And AI also interactive that AI lessons make summaries, quiz, and more simulation to make more fun lesson. So even though some teachers are worried about that, AI might be replace them. No, most of the experts believe that AI should be seen as only tool to support teachers, not replace them. Therefore, the teachers play very important role in student life, especially guiding, motivating, and monitoring them. Therefore, teachers have to learn using AI and technology in the classrooms more efficiently. Now I am handing my friend Kushbu for further information.
This study main objective is the role of AI in education, especially how it teaches support to learning. How AI can help teachers teach better and students learn. Research methods on the existing information. In this study, main source are books, academic, journal, articles, both related to our international and national in education. This method helps to provide a deep understanding how AI helps to use in education to support the teaching and learning. Finding is AI is a now widely used in education through the different platforms like virtual mentor, Google Assistant, smart content, and global course. Conclusion: AI is a powerful tool, is reshaped. That is now it here to replace that teacher, but to support them. Teacher and AI must work together to learning environment that is both the intellectual and stimulating and emotional supportive. Thank you.
Nicely presented and formatted your slides. Have you had any exposure to AI experience learning in your classes with your college?
Yes, sir. Sometimes we will get more difficult problem in math. So we can using of Google, Siri, Math, those are tools. We will get answers. So we will solve it easily. And my last opinion of this presentation, let embrace the AI in education, not with fear, with responsibility and creativity to build our learners everywhere. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Sri MS Kushbu, for your presentation. Next, Dana Mahadragowda, Mubina Begum, Soumya A, and Faria A. Next, Degavat Balakoti and Dr. Shivkumar Dine. Title: Enhancing Digital Financial Literacy Among the Working Professionals.
Good morning.
Next presenter is DHM Rakshita. Please be prepared.
Good morning to everyone. Myself, Begavat Balakoti, I am a PhD scholar from Central University of Karnataka. My supervisor is going to present a topic on digital financial literacy among the working professional of Khammam district. Yeah, digital financial literacy among the working professional and digital financial literacy combines of two skills: digital literacy and financial literacy. It is like using digital financial literacy. How you can use your money or invest your money into various platforms. What sort of awareness that you are having to invest your money in various digital platforms. That is what I am skill. The next slide. And the next slide. Yes. And the research gap. From the literature review, I found that, but the limited studies. Slide, please. Objectives: to know the signature frame, the data collection using the structure collection. I've used in my respondent 186 sample respondent. I have chosen from various sector in private and public sector in Khammam district, and I use snowball sampling method for the data collection. Next, please. Yeah. The result. Yes. The result shows that no significant relation. There is gender. I don't know. The p value is 0.05 leads to result in the null. Digital finance based on the age, education, and profession, and other things like male. Gender p value 0.05 and the income 0.03. This it has with males and generally having the higher digital financial literacy compared with the female. Like most respondent in my studies has the income level is more than 10 lakhs, which influences their digital financial literacy level. Next slide. Digital financial literacy relation among the digital financial factors, correlation with the investment awareness. Like these four factors has intercorrelated with each other. Next, please. And the study conclusion is the finding study shows that high literature level with a strong link between the awareness, usage, and security and investment knowledge. Gender and income significantly influence literacy, with the male generally more in proficient. Age, education, and occupation do not show the significant differences here. And overall of this study, to conclusion of my study, like in the investment platform or investing your money into various platforms, comparatively, males are highest having the literacy rate than the female. And in my study, I would like to suggest like. Even though people are having job, but more awareness camp is needed to use these digital technologies. Thank you.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Basic concept as per your understanding in the technology in digital awareness.
Sir, digital. Sir, one second.
Digital technology in digital finance.
Yes, sir.
What is the example?
Sir, digital technologies is, for example, using mobile banks, phone pay, and mobile banking apps. These are, you can say, digital technologies. And in finance related, this using these technologies and for using our money and using these platform and investing our money using this platform. Yes, sir. No, no. From previous. Yes. Yes. From the previous literature review I have studied, based on like a few of literature review, they focused on 100. So based on this, the previous literature review, I decided sample size. No, sir.
Your PhD topics are different.
No, these yes, sir. It's supposed to be in finance, but they shifted me here.
You have taken a wrong train ticket.
Yes, sir. It's supposed to be in finance, but
you missed your train yesterday, so you catch another train today, and you entered boarded into the train. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You have knowledge here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devara Balagoji and Dr. Shobhana Dini for your insightful paper presentation. Now, Mubina Begum, Soumya A and Faria A. And next is Professor R. Sarvamangala and Adani DS. Good morning, everyone present here. I'm Mubina Begum, and today artificial intelligence in transforming human resource management in some selected Ms. Soumya A and Ms. Parya A have said how artificial intelligence has evolved since 1950 in various sectors. The sectors such as health education, IT sector, government and education and so on. Since artificial intelligence has created a stronger base in today's world with its unique tools such as we have chatbots, we have the employee decision making faster into an organization. Now everything sounds perfect because AI is boosting up the efficiency into an organization. But as the saying goes, goods and bads walk hand in hand. Along with all the significance and benefits comes with the challenges in the AI. Our study is completely dependent on the two major objectives. That is, the first one is to identify the challenges in using AI in HRM, and second is to know the impact of AI in transforming HR in some selected companies. To examine these objectives, we have majorly focused on the secondary data research methodology, where we have gone through n number of related articles based on the literature review and created a paper. Moving on. Okay. Moving on, as per the literature reviews, we have encountered certain common challenges faced, that is the higher cost expenses which a company faces in order to implement AI into their organization. Second is the privacy breach, and the third is data misuse. Now, to the respective of our second objective, that is to know the impact of transforming HR, AI transformation in HR, we have selected certain following companies where we have done our research. The selected companies we have highlighted is Alibaba, Amazon, IBM, Google, Hitachi, and Microsoft. As you can see, the AI, the popularly used by Alibaba is Alumay. This AI tool helps them to understand and to fulfill the queries of customers. For example, if a customer has any queries related to the product or services, they need not a separate human to give the queries done there. It can done by the AI, that is Anime. The second is Amazon. If you are talking about, they are not using the traditional method of recruiting employees there. They are using AI. The AI is application tracking system. In the sense, among all the applications based on their job description, this AI select the best one. Moving on to IBM, it tracks the employee. For example, many employees into an organization, they select the best. Google is working on to maintain a good employee engagement management into an organization. For that, they are working on a project named called Oxygen Project. Hitachi, they are as an AI, they are using certain biophysiological employee data in order to track their health, as employees are considered as the greatest asset of an organization. Coming to the last one, yes, Microsoft is using HR related chatbots. In this sense, for example, in an employee we have a HR. Now, if I want to know my leaves track, that will also be done by AI then. Now, apart from using this AI, they have encountered certain challenges, and their challenges are as follows. No, okay, the challenges are as follows. That is Alibaba. Now see, now I want to get inquiry done, and they have certain AI there. But some few people might not be confident enough to share their personal data to get their query done there. So that is a challenge that is faced by Alibaba. And next is Microsoft, that is, as I have mentioned earlier, higher cost of implementation. Sometimes miss an employee who has a better skills for their upcoming project there.
So apart from completely depending on AI, humans should also be there in order to track the clear information about the employees in an organization. The Google, yes, Google, LinkedIn, and McDonald's, Adidas, and Zoom have been criticized for their data misuse and privacy breaches. And in order to conclude my presentation, I would like to say yes. In my back presentation, you have already mentioned that this is an AI world. We need to upgrade ourselves for the challenges, whatever we are facing. I also say companies are doing good with implementation of AI, but they can do wonders if they overcome all these challenges happen. Thank you so much.
Session, can I call my co-authors?
I would like to call my co-authors on the stage for the question answer session. Soumya A and Karya, please come on the last.
Any queries, clarifications?
Is there any question? Audience?
No one is interested in question. Then I have a question.
Sure.
Fine. What are your observations whether AI is segregated these companies
AI, no
in
doubt.
HR practices
Yes,
or
sir.
the performance of have deteriorated because of this AI in organizations?
Like I said, sir, with AI we have pros as well as cons there. No doubt companies
Which
have.
one is overweighing? Pros or cons?
I would say that they are in an equal portion there. So
Then
as per
what do you
my,
recommend to the companies?
I would see, we cannot get excused from AI, sir. We have to learn AI. But with the overcoming all these challenges, if companies could work on that, then they could do wonders with their companies and go on to an higher heights there.
Yes. You have used the word data breach, data leakages kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
I would say the companies have intentionally done, they have sold the data to third parties. Yes. Then what is your defense?
Yes, here the company should work on to their like they should satisfy no, they should work on by keeping private to the customer's data, sir, because a customer might have put all their interest into that company and they have shared their personal data. So with their concern, if they are sharing, that is good. But without their concern, that might be a disadvantage.
Now, basically, you are going to ruin the company.
Equally.
What is
Like
your suggestion kind of thing? Because it is not part of your research.
Like AI should be implemented, sir. AI should be implemented everywhere, but with lot of knowledge and understanding and being trained, making employees understand what exactly AI is and how we are implementing that in our organization. With this, definitely with AI, the companies might work.
Can AI be a substitute or complementary?
Complementary.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Soumya and Karya. Now, Professor R. Sarvamangala and Adani PS titled A Study on Artificial Intelligence and Its Impact on Employee Engagement. Next, Maruti MP and Dr. Sarvamangala are next week present.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Present here, respected Chairperson and Co-Chairperson, and other faculty members and participants of this session. So, I am Andani here, research scholar from Bangalore University, pursuing PhD under Professor R. Sarvamangala Madam, Professor, former Dean and Chairperson, Bangalore University, so Bangalore. So, this is my research title, A Study on AI tools and its impact on employee engagement. So as from last day, we are discussing how AI is replacing and how AI is making the task easier and fast in a quickest world. So in the same way, AI also influencing and impacting on the HR practices which we are followed in the previous or in traditional manner. In the same way, so employee engagement is one of the important and significant and crucial element in HR practices. So, if our employees are clearly and so through putting their heart and soul to their work and organizational work, so it is very useful to increase the employee individual performance as well as the organization productivity as a whole. So in the same way, AI also clearly it's impacting on employee engagement activities in an organization through using many tools like ChatGPT or some other virtual assistant, and there are a lot effectively. So in the same way, I have taken this study. So relating to my study, so these are two objectives I have to examine the role of AI in modern work environment, and another objective is to analyze the impact of AI tools on employee productivity. So these are the major objectives I have taken for this study, and for these objectives, so I have made a research methodology. So this research is descriptive in nature. I have used primary data and secondary data, and for this I have used convenience sampling method. I have taken 155 respondents from different sectors of the business. So go next. So here these are the hypotheses I have made to check the productivity and applicability of AI. So in employee engagement activity. The first one is, so that is not, so there is no significant relationship between artificial intelligence and employee engagement activity. So second one, AI tools have positive impact on employee motivation, and hypothesis 3, AI tools significantly enhance the employee productivity. So through using AI tools. So coming to that, so I have used many few statistical tools. So for first one, so here I am going to check the relationship between AI and employee engagement. So for that I have used correlation. So here the relationship between, so strong relationship between so AI tool and employee engagement activities. It shows the p value is 0.068. Correlation is so 0.925 and 0.513 and 0.469. So it shows the first element of the variable of the what is that implementation and engagement. So it shows strong correlation between the dependent and independent variable, and other two moderately related with the other elements. So here, so we conclude that AI tools, and so here we have other one, AI tools have positive impact on employee motivation. So here I also proved that the p value is 0.000. So hence it is less than standard value 0.05. Hence we are going to reject the null hypothesis and accept the alternative hypothesis, that is strongly AI tools has positive impact on employee motivational activity. So because motivation is the basic things which we are going to use to make the employees, two variables are 95%. So we can easily conclude that so strong association, and also regression is 9 motivational activity. Coming back to third hypothesis, it is AI tools significantly enhance employee productivity. So absolutely here also we have R correlation, so that is 0.62. So it shows 62%. So majorly it is going, employees spend less time on repetitive work. So means through using artificial intelligence tools, so we can reduce the repetitive works in AI tool platform. We are going to use in employee artificial intelligence tools to make it easy and faster. Then coming back to last one, so suggestions. So here, yes, absolutely, AI tool, it is a effective tool we can use, but not replace the human resources. So we can use the AI tool for assist with them, not to replace them. So here, so promote AI support tools and make decision. So for that purpose we can use. So and another thing, clearly communicate how AI is used in decision making, and
So here coming back to, yes, we are going to apply our we are going to adapt AI tools. So without knowing how to use, it is too difficult. So before adapting anything, so we should know how to use it and train our employees how to use and where to use any purpose. So nowadays we are watching everywhere. So even for negative things we are using, but the way we are going to use AI tools, that is very important. So here AI tools we can use for only good things and for making decisions which is relating to your work. So coming back to conclusion, so here as I said, so now it is a quick word. So we have to compete with every aspects elements in the business world. So because of that only we are using effectively, and that leads to increase the efficiency of individual employee performance, and that leads to increase the organizational efficiency as a whole. Thank you so much.
And time for discussion. Research scholars can point out 2 or 3 things from the paper. For potential query maybe the basis for the determination of sample size, that is 155. And another thing is you have used convenient sampling method, but the coefficient says parametric tests were used and there is no indication of the data normality.
Sir, actually, first question, I have selected 155. Actually, we distributed questionnaire for more than 380 because so it is unknown population. So because of time constraint, we have collected only 155. So we can make it double, but that is not true. That is not right. Yes, sir. And also we don't have that much of time to make 1, 2, 3, 8. If we wait for another 1 week, so definitely we will get more than 80 response only. So because of time constraint only, so how much have we received? So that too. So in the complete response we only taken for this study.
And how about the normality?
Sir, actually we have test. So it is moderate. So not normal and not.
So not normal. We cannot apply parametric.
So actually, sir, for testing the relationship, we have to use correlation only, sir. So that's why I have used correlation and regression for this objectives, for hypothesis.
Okay, fine. But the observations are good, right? The registered of the tools engagement and the implementation.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Professor Salomanga and Alani DS. And next, DHM Rakshita. Title: Smart Evaluation, the Rise of AI in Performance Analysis. Good morning, everyone. Myself, DHM Rakshita from VNC College Hospital. As this is my first article, it's my pleasure to present here in this international conference. The title of my presentation is Smarter Evaluations, the Rise of AI in Performance Analysis. Introduction. AI-driven performance analysis refers to the use of algorithms and machine learning and natural language processing and artificial intelligence in the employees and groups as a whole in organization. This, unlike traditional tools, it takes more time and not accurate in performance analysis. By using this artificial intelligence, we can accurately collect the data and ensure how the employees are working under organizations. Objective of this study is to understand the concept and scope of performance analysis using The organization collects and interprets act upon performance workers or the workforce in the organization, like individuals and also groups in applications or the scope of AI in performance analysis. It covers in health, sales and marketing, support and athletics. In conclusion, it provides real-time data and accurate and effective use of data in performance analysis. Thank you.
Any queries?
Sir, we study human resource management in our subjects. It is very interesting topic to use. In traditionally we face difficulties while collecting the data, but using AI it is simplest form, and it is motivated me to choose AI in HRM.
You mentioned your